so it's a voluntary option for employees to receive a microchip in their hand, and where they receive it is between the thumb and the forefinger. It's going to be about the size of a grain of rice, and that microchip is an RFID chip. So what an RFID chip is it works with near field communication, so any NFC terminals. So a lot of the credit card readers out there right now use NFC terminals, which right now it allows you to use your cell phone to tap to pay. The chip implant is going to allow us to finalize payments in our break room market here by holding your hand up to the NFC terminal and finalizing your payment through there. So we're going to put it in between the thumb and the forefinger here, and it's going to be about the size of a grain of rice, and we'll have it right in here. So it's going to be the only way that you would ever notice it is if you make a hard fist, and then you'll see a little indent, but otherwise it's going to be a nice relaxed look in there. It's like any piercing, it's going to sting on the way in. So it takes about 2 seconds from when the syringe gets in there to when the chip's actually in your hand and then the syringe is out. So about 2 seconds. I think a lot of it is just a comfort level of seeing another person have it for an extended period of time, and that's kind of how everything goes. Certain people and generations didn't want to switch to the iPhone because they didn't feel comfortable with it, so they kept their flip phone forever. And then they made the jump to the iPhone, and they love the iPhone now. So, you know, it's a comfort level.
And the question is, do you want to become an instrument of finance? And so it's something about the nature of humanity here that you really need to consider internally. Who are you? And what are you? And I think that will determine each person's answer in reality to this question. And some people might have concerns about what this would imply about the nature of an employee. So you're opening up a much larger privacy issue of, well, who owns where you go? Who owns what you do and who owns what you buy? Are you entitled to that privacy, or is that privacy not really exist? And do you own that data, or does the company own that data? And I think the legal system needs to catch up a little bit to this, because these are new questions that the current laws on hand may not quite accurately cover.